Today, Kevin and I are going to be reviewing the Knott's Berry Farm. This is the fried chicken seasoning. It comes in a packet like this. And then this is the Berry Market Coffee Boysenberry Barbecue. We have actually reviewed just the regular Boysenberry Barbecue. Bobby sent it to us from California. And then this is the Boysenberry Chipotle Savory Sauce. So, Kevin, what are we doing here?
All right, I have some chicken tenderloins. That's just what we're gonna fry today. I'm not gonna use them all. It's supposed to be one chicken.
Okay.
So we're just gonna use the tenders because they're easier to deal with. Okay, so this one, pretty much you get, it says one whole cut up chicken. That's what you're supposed to have. The packet, 1/4 of a cup of flour, and then just a little bit of milk, just whatever you need for as far as milk goes. Just to be able to dip the chicken in to get it wet so the breading will stick to it. So basically open the package up. And you can fry this or you can bake it. We're gonna fry it because you know we're in the South.
We have to fry our chicken.
Yeah, baked chicken. You know.
So I want to thank George Ann for sending this to us because George Ann, Bobby had sent me the original Boysenberry barbecue sauce, but then George Ann is the one that sent us all these. She sent us several of these seasonings that we're going to be using in other videos. And
kind of break it apart because it's all stuck together.
But I figured that this would be a good video since we're going to be frying chicken. I figured it would be awesome to try the fried chicken with the coffee Boysenberry barbecue and the Boysenberry Chipotle Savory Sauce. Now that Chipotle Savory Sauce, you can also use it over cream cheese. And there is a kind of you can use cream cheese. It's like an appetizer. You take a block of cream cheese and you can put it on a plate and then you can pour this Boysenberry Chipotle Savory Sauce over the top of it, and then you can use like Ritz crackers or whatever crackers you choose. We choose Ritz crackers, and then it makes an awesome appetizer. But we're gonna try it, like I said, with the chicken just because you can have it with chicken, and I think it will be delicious with chicken.
Okay, that I had to break up with my fingers because it was all kind of clumped together. It says it has an oil in there to keep it from clumping, but it's still clumped. So just take your fingers and break it apart.
It's a very strong, very, very strong seasoning.
Okay, so there's the seasoning mixed up, and I'm just gonna pour it on a plate.
So it says it has salt, onion, paprika, spices, red bell pepper, garlic, parsley, lemon peel, and less than 2% sunflower oil added to prevent caking.
Yeah, it caked.
Right. It has no preservatives, no MSG. Go ahead. You're going to talk?
No, I was just going to say dip it in your milk, shake off.
And then put your coating on there.
Yeah, and then lay it on a plate of some kind. And I'm just going to keep doing this, and then I'm going to go fry it.
You're going to fry it. We're going to fry ours in an electric skillet.
It's just easier.
So I don't need to show that part, but we're going to fry it in an electric skillet, and then we will be back. So we do have more chicken, but just for the review sake, we put this on the plate to give it a try. We're not going to put the whole dinner on the plate for you. So this is the fried chicken seasoning, and I talked about everything that was in it while we were preparing it. There are 4 servings in the container, and each serving is 10 calories. So we're just going to try it just like this first. And they have a restaurant, and I'm assuming this is the seasoning they use on their chicken in their restaurant. It is very, very different from the fried chicken that Kevin makes.
I had a big piece of chicken. It is different.
Yes.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
You know the Lipton's onion soup mix you put on a roast or something? Mm-hmm. Pork chops?
Yes.
Kind of reminds me of the flavor of that a little bit.
I can see why you're saying that because it does have a lot of onion in it. It's not, it has more ingredients than I think the Lipton onion or it
Yeah, it doesn't taste the same. It just reminds me of it.
Yes, because you really do taste the onion. I like it too.
I worried about the seasonings when I was making it, that some of them were going to be really, really strong, and I didn't know if I was going to like it.
Because it smells. When you get it, it smells very, very strong. So it's like, whoa, I don't know how this is going to go over. But it's actually really nice.
I like it. It's really good.
And I like, I think honey mustard would go great with that. Like to dip it in honey mustard. So this is the coffee boysenberry barbecue sauce. And both of these bottles had seals.
I'm assuming it had a seal.
It did have a seal on the top, and I removed the seal before we sit down here. It is 12 servings in the container. 35 grams is 60 calories. So I don't know if that's a tablespoon or something. I don't know.
I tell you what, you get the coffee flavor from that. It's good, but you get a coffee-like flavor.
I love that. I think that is delicious.
It's good. It's different.
I really do like the flavor of that, and it's not like spicy hot, but there is kind of like a little heat that develops from the seasonings in it.
And it's got a little bit of a smokiness to it.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if that's one I would go to all the time, but it's not bad.
I would. I could go to that all the time.
Yeah, I think I'll like this one.
Like Kevin and I make little smokies and stuff like that. I could absolutely use that on my little smokies.
Oh, yeah.
I think that is delicious. I could use that for pulled pork, all kinds of things.
Yeah, it's good. It's just not one I don't think I would want to go to it all the time.
This is the one that I was telling you about that you could use for an appetizer with the cream.
It's actually purple.
Yeah, with cream cheese. It says pour over cream cheese and serve with crackers. Brush onto barbecued steak or pork chops for the last few minutes on the grill. You can also combine it with 2 tablespoons of lime juice and use it with olive oil for a flavorful marinade. So there's a lot of different uses for this Chipotle. It's a savory sauce.
It's going to be a lot runnier than the barbecue.
It is 2 tablespoons, 34 grams is 57 calories.
It's not going to be as thick.
No, it will not be as thick.
Oh,
so
it's not bad. It looks like pureed fruit, doesn't it?
Yes. So, third bite of chicken. And I do, the seasonings that are on it, they go good. They went good with that barbecue sauce too, didn't they?
Well, you really scoop it up. Very sweet.
It is sweet. This, I have used a
heat too.
Red pepper jelly over cream cheese. It was thicker than this.
Yeah, it's jelly. It was regular jelly.
Like, yeah, so like this is really thin, but I still think it would be really good used in that.
It would, because it's really sweet. So you get the really sweet flavor of those boysenberries. I mean, you really taste, whereas the barbecue sauce, you didn't really taste the boysenberries that much. I mean, it was a little sweet, but it wasn't stand out. That one, you really taste the boysenberries in it, and you get a little bit of the heat from the Chipotle. Even
though this one says boysenberry, it really tastes like, to me, like a traditional barbecue sauce with some coffee.
Yeah, with some coffee.
Yeah, really, I don't think you would know this had boysenberry if they didn't tell you.
No, not
so
really.
I love it. This, Kevin's right. You get the sweetness there, but they left out the seeds.
They did. They pureed it and then strained it.
Yes, because you don't want, especially in an appetizer, like if you were to use it like that, you would not want all of those seeds in that. My pick, even including the seasoning, my pick of these 3 things, which one would I pick? I would pick this barbecue sauce. I really am crazy about that.
I would
think it's good.
I would pick that too.
Yeah. It just has a good overall flavor and everything.
The seasoning's good. So, the only bad thing about the seasoning is it didn't really, it only makes like enough for one chicken. You saw how much flour I had. There really wasn't a lot.
Right.
So so you don't get a lot for the seasoning.
No, but I don't know how much Georgianne paid for this either. I don't know how much these packets are. Maybe it's a very, very reasonable price. I'm not sure. You can go to www.knotts.com, Knotts, knotts.com. And I'm sure you can find this on their website. I don't know, I haven't looked yet. So I hope you all enjoyed the video, and thank you so much to Georgianne for thinking of us, and thanks for watching.